Hello everybody, this is Andrew Roboto here, and today I would like to do a review on the 2005 Red Sox yearbook. And I figured I'd do it because it's been a while since I last done these videos, and these will come at weeks' times. So anyways, this as you can see right here is by far the biggest Red Sox yearbook I ever owned. It is so massive, look at that. And as you can see on the cover, shows Jason Barrett and Keith Folk. And this is the first yearbook I have where it says World Championship on it. It's on the side. This is the World Championship Boston Red Sox 2005 official yearbook. Because the Red Sox won the World Series in 2004, so the 2005 yearbook is the first official World Champion Boston Red Sox yearbook. So that's pretty cool. And this is the 2005 Boston Red Sox, the defending World Series champions. It's all the familiar faces. And this is the picture of 1903, first ever World Series. And it shows the players that are in the picture. This one's 1918, champions for a fifth time. 2004, champions again. Those are the pictures right there of all the players. It's a description right here. Another yearbook that has that flap. This is the 2005 schedule. Okay. Nothing special there, I'm just going to skip through it. Here, Terry Francona, who became the winningest manager in Red Sox postseason history, as Red Sox won 11-3 in 2004 ALDS, ALCS, and the World Series. Which Terry Francona is still a manager now. He's a manager for the Cleveland Guardians, formerly known as the Indians. He used to be a manager for the Phillies. The coaching staff, nothing special. I'm not even familiar with the coaching staff. Like, the high majority of them. So as you can see, the player sections are blue, so that's a pretty good color. Got the first player, Jason Varitek. Description right there. So I'm not going to read it. I'll read it if it's important, but I'm not going to read some of these. It's Jason Varitek. Manny Ramirez. And as you can see in the pictures, the Red Sox players are standing behind the 2004 World Series trophy. Curt Schilling. David Ortiz, Big Papi. He was MVP of the 2004 ALCS. Keith Folk, the closer, who closed out almost every game in the 2004 World Series. He closed out each of the 4 games. That's what he did. Johnny Damon. Tim Wakefield. Trot Nixon. Edgar Renteria. He's that same guy who was on the Marlins in 1997, which he hit the walk-off the walk-off single in Game 7 of the 1997 World Series against the Cleveland Indians, then known as the Time. And that got them, let me think. And he led the Marlins to the win. Then he went to a World Series with the Cardinals 2004. He grounded out, and then he was with the Giants 2010. David Wells. Kevin Miller. Bill Mueller, which he singled off of Mariano Rivera. Mark Bellhorn. Remember these guys, the high majority of them. Mike Timlin. Alan Embry. Bronzano Arroyo, which this guy I know played for a pretty long time actually. Doug Mirabelli. Here you have Wade Miller. Matt Clement. It's cool that they have these autographs right here. Matt Manti. Or Mante, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. John Hollema. Another guy I've never heard of, I can tell you that. Because half these guys I haven't heard of. Half of them I have, half of them I have. Jay Payton. Raymond Vasquez. Kevin Youkilis. David McCarty. Lenny DiNardo. Blaine Neal. Mike Myers. Which reminds me, Mike Myers, I'm trying to think, who's the other guy? Yeah. Mike Myers reminds me of that actor. This guy's same name as the actor Mike Myers who voiced Shrek in the whole series. That guy's one of the funniest actors. Funniest actors. Which I'll do a Shrek impersonation just for laugh. Or impression, sorry, Shrek impression. Get back to my swamp. Get back to my swamp or I'll squeeze the juice out of your eyes. I think it's actually quite good on toast. I'm sorry if that was a bad Shrek voice, but I thought I'd do it for fun. Oh, really? You and what army? Good old Mike Myers on the Red Sox. Mark Moleska. I don't know why the last name sounds familiar, but it kind of doesn't. Abe Alvarez. In fact, some of the players in this yearbook I actually have baseball cards of for the high majority of the Red Sox players in the yearbook. I'll show them in another video. Hanley Ramirez played for us twice. Adam Stern. Okay, I don't know what just happened with my camera, but I saw kind of like I kind of saw a glitch on my camera, like a little glitch line, so not sure what happened, but I do apologize. Sorry, I was fixing the zoom on my camera because I don't even know why I was making that squiggly. I don't know why I was showing the glitching sign on my camera, but I do apologize if you saw that. But anyways, moving on. Alright. Tim Bowser. Or Bowser something. I can't pronounce that last name. Sounds like Bowser. Juan Sedino. Manny Delkerman. Luis Mendoza. It's a minor leaguer. Anibal Sanchez. Chris Smith. Kelly Shopik. Remember that guy? I mean, he was on the Red Sox twice, and he was also on the Rays. I remember him on the Rays and the Mets. Alejandro Machado. I'm sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. It's kind of a tricky name to pronounce. Okay, who's the next player? Oh, wait. Oh, some kind of section right here. It's just a credit section, nothing special. Okay, now we're on the non-roster invitees. 2005 non-roster invitees, which are Chip Ambrose. Never heard of him. Jeff Bailey, heard of him. Dave Berg, never heard of him. Scott Cassidy, another one I've never heard of. Jack Crescend and Jeremy Gonzalez, I've never heard of those two guys. Tim Hummel, Jason Kirshner, another batch of guys I've never heard of. George Lombard, Josias Manzanillo. I apologize if I pronounced that last name wrong again. Again, these names are tricky to pronounce, some of them, and I've never heard of them. Okay, more now roster invitees. You got Billy McMillan and Chris Navarson. Those guys I've never heard of. Kenny Perez, Roberto Pettekin. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But these guys I've never heard of either. Simon Pond, Denny Tomori. Another guys I've never heard of. Another two guys. Chris Wilson, Sean Wooten. Another guys I've never heard of. And then we got Sox on the rise. David Murphy, well familiar with. Played in the MLB for a while. Jonathan Papelbon, another guy I'm familiar with. He was on the Red Sox, then the Phillies, and then the Nationals. He helped us get the 2 World Series titles. So you got Dustin Pedroia. He retired last year. He was on the Red Sox for a long time, from 2006 until 2020. He didn't play at all in 2020 because of his knee injuries. Luis Soto. Yeah, and Pedroia got those 3 World Series rings. He didn't play in 2018, but still got it. Andrew Dobies. Another one I don't know if. Tommy Hotovy I've heard of. I remember he was on the Orioles. John Lester, he retired last year. He was on the Red Sox from 2006 to 2014. The Athletics from 2014. Cubs from 2015, 2020. And then for 2021, he was on the Nationals and the Cardinals. And then he called it a career. And he got 3 World Series rings. He got 2 with the Red Sox in 2006 and 2013. Then he got it with the Cubs in 2016. Brandon Moss, another guy I've heard of. Now we got the farm stats. Pawtucket Red Sox, for 2004, they went 73 and 71. Portland Sea Dogs, they went 69 and 73 for 2004. Wilmington Blue Rocks, 38 and 31 2004. Apparently, I gotta read it. For the Pawtucket Red Sox, trying to think what league they were in. Oh, yeah. Forgot to mention, Pawtucket Red Sox were in the AAA International League. Portland Sea Dogs were in the AA Eastern League. Wilmington Blue Rocks, Single A Carolina League. Next is the Greenville Bombers. They went 31-39 in 2004. They're in the South Atlantic League Single A. Some of them are still around, some of them are not around. I know the Lowell Spinners are still around. I don't know if the others are still around. I mean, the only original teams I know that are still around are the Portland Sea Dogs and Lowell Spinners. Pawtucket Red Sox moved to Worcester. They moved to Worcester. Lowell Spinners, speaking of, they were in the New York/Penn League Short A, Single A. The Single A, Double, and Triple A for minor league. They went 32-44 in 2004. Interesting. Gulf Coast Red Sox. They went 34-24 in 2004. And of course, here's a recap. 2004 was one game at a time, an unprecedented 8-game postseason winning streak secured by a World Series. In this picture, David Ortiz 10th inning walk-off homer in the ALDS in Game 3 at Fenway sent the Red Sox to the ALCS. Alright, here's the 2004 season recap. We got home cooking. Ortiz connected in the 12th inning of a 10 for a season half full of joyous walk-off gatherings. And that happened in the game against the Blue Jays. Sweep sound of success. Manny Ramirez hit a 2-run homer in the 4th for the game's only runs as Martinez helped shut down the Yankees. April 25th. This was April 25th against the Yankees. Rookie in rotation roles. After his first major league hit, a home run, Youkilis had to high-five imaginary players as teammates gave him the traditional rookie silent treatment. That's too funny. Arroyo tossed 8 innings, a shutout ball in his first start of the season. This was against the Blue Jays. New stars are born. Dominique's first career hit in the 8th tied it up, before McCarty untied it in the 12th, which brought out the welcoming committee. The new stars are born for the committee. And this happened against the Mariners. Playing dodgeball. Ortiz came up big again, delivering Damon in the 9th to the helmet-thumping Gade Kapler. And this game happened against the, who's it against? I think it was either against the Dodgers or the Angels. I can't remember. Was it against the Dodgers? I gotta remember. Oh, wait, it was against the Dodgers. There we go, Dodgers. Because they were the only one under Los Angeles. Because the Angels started off as the California Angels, then the Anaheim Angels, then the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now they're Los Angeles. Dodgers started off as as Brooklyn. They went through several names, one of the notable being Brooklyn Dodgers and then Los Angeles. Just show that off right there. Complete efforts. Schilling had Braves players flailing for 9 innings. Mirabel's grand slam put the game out of reach. And this happened against the Braves. Okay, so since I'm at the 20-minute mark, I'm going to jump into part 2 in a minute. I will stop right here. We will pick off where we left off in part 2. And part 2 on this section, Fenway Face-Off. And thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will end it here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.